Alright, yeah, so it comes back down to copper is the number one deficiency, and so we fix the number one deficiency in the world, the copper deficiency, through beef liver, because it's the number one source for that copper, right? Or the beef liver capsules, which is on that website in the link. So we start to use the beef liver capsules 3 to 10 times a day. What that's going to do is redeliver the electricity back into the mitochondria, and then we start to use the Celtic salt in order to fix the number two deficiency, the magnesium that we have in our diet, or the lack of magnesium that we have in our diet. So yeah, just following that protocol, and everything's in the book too. The 150 pages, and towards the back has the meal guide that will summarize the high copper foods, the high magnesium foods, and then the high GABA foods as well. Yeah, so remember that pretty much 9 out of 10 people have a bacterial yeast, mold, candida overgrowth, and it's allowing these critters that like to hang out in our second brain, our gut, our stomach. It allows them, the more yeast, mold, candida, the more glucose, the more sugar they have, the more they can thrive. And we know now that the bacteria is what's responsible for causing the copper deficiency, the number one deficiency in the world. Also is what's responsible for causing anemia, which is the iron deficiency, the number 3 deficiency in the world. So as long as we fix the copper deficiency, we fix all the other deficiencies in the brain fog, the depression, some of the early onset Alzheimer's symptoms we might be experiencing. It all gets reversed when we get the copper and the magnesium back into the body. The beef liver capsules 5 to 10 times a day, and then the Celtic salt 5 to 10 times a day. And doing that, as long as you combine it with the fasting and the praying, right, about 12 hours a day, and you have a low carb meal, you're going to shift the body back into ketosis. When it's in ketosis, basically your body's going to become clean again because it cleans out the blood. Yeah, as long as we stick to the protocol, as long as we get the beef liver and the salt back into the diet, and we focus on getting the copper-rich foods, especially the animal products, because they have the vitamin A1 retinol that makes the copper bioavailable for the rest of the body. As long as we focus on this, we can then later worry about getting the herbs. But first, before anything else, we should be fasting for like a week or two, doing intermittent fasting, to allow and to prep the body for those powerful herbs that are going to enter the body. So before the herbs, honestly, I'll recommend Celtic salt and then beef liver. And then in a couple weeks, once the body's cleared out, we can go ahead and focus on getting the wormwood, getting the hyssop and all that good stuff back into the body.